This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go here in Cincinnati. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. God.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. Oh, and they're gonna get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well,
here we go.
One play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with ETN.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Once again, it's ETN. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 6.
11, MT, take. Let's get set. Dot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended.
Here we go.
Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
On 2. Done.
They go play action for Burrow. This caught right side by Worthy. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
2nd down, Burrow. That's complete to ETN. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
11.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
11, Thomas. Let's get set. Stop.
Here comes ETN running to the left. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run it here with ETN. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
11.
You have a tight end motioning left here.
Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection,
Here we go.
I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Stop.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. This one intercepted. Into space. To the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, New York. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick 6.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Stop.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Let's get set.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Third and long.
Here we go. Back.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. A short gain there to about the 22. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10. Receiver in motion, going right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to... the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Quick throw taken in, and he will score. Touchdown, Jets. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Gun. Dot.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Dot.
They'll run it once more with ETN. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL.
Here we go.
Past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it. They get 21 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Thomas.
Up the middle, here's ETN. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. Now how about this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. One of the tight ends motions right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New York. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Gun. Got.
Now, Burrow. That is caught down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This a 48-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will cut the lead down to 4. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Here we go. 12.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he gets this up past the 35.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Geno Stone with the tackle. They'll stick with him again. He'll take this down to the 47. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Going up top. That's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
This will be returned from the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
On 1, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Here's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. Pickup of 46 yards.
Gun. Start.
Now a handoff. ETN. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Here we go. Start.
They'll run on 2nd down. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That one taken in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle, and this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Now on the return, he has lost the football, and the defense has it. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from
11,
the 22.
11. Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Gun.
They go play action for Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Burrow working in the pistol. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On one, ready?
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On 1st down, Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Now a give up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
A gain of 2 brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
On point, ready?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Here we go.
At the 32-yard line.
Burrow now. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, will be a bit of a letdown.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So a big play coming up for the Bengals, as they will indeed try to tack on 2.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll have a Jets 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Gun. Got.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Give them 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So this one in the win column for the Bengals. This was